Hey everybody, welcome back to the Calibrate Tools channel. Once again, Tuesday at 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. How's everybody doing out there? Didn't want to let you guys down. I am back. Calibrate Tools and DIY. We are dedicated to getting you handy, okay? Making you so handy that when it's time to do something around the house or at the job, you are the go-to person to come to, right? When they need to know how to use a specific tool or whatever. Okay, that's what the Calibrate Tools and DIY channel is about. Getting you familiar with the world of the trades, all kinds of trades, guys. We talk about it all here, and the goal is just to upgrade your skills. Upgrade your skills. So how's everybody doing today? Come on into the chat, say hi. If you had a rough week, let us know in the chat how your week is going so far. I do these lives because I want to connect with my audience and, not just come on here and show you how to do something, but actually interact with you guys. That's what these lives are all about. It's not to talk at you, but to actually interact so we can learn from each other and communicate on that level, right? A more informal level. So, guys, I hope everybody's doing well. Please hit that like button and let's talk about what's going on in the very near future, which is the fall. The fall is coming. It's right around the corner, guys. Can somebody tell me what is the official start date of the fall season? Fall season is a very good time to do a lot of home improvement projects, right? To fix stuff up and get things ready for the winter, that wet season coming up, right? And right after you have the winter, you have spring and then you have summer, and that can cause a lot of wear and tear on your home going through all those seasons, right? You got the heat from the summer, you got the wet from the winter. A lot of that stuff could wreak havoc on your home. And here we're going to talk about some of the things you can do to prepare yourself before those seasons come, before the fall comes. So come on into I should say winter, spring, summer, fall. Anyway, so yeah, come on in, guys. Say hi. Come on into chat. Let yourself be known, okay? So let's talk about this, guys. Fall home improvement projects that you can do now to prepare yourself for September. What is that date? September 22nd, the official start date of the fall. Okay. Yeah, Perry Girl Life Notes. It's hot. It's hot over here on the west side. It's very hot. But that's just how it is. That's just how it is, guys. So what do you say, LA? It's in the 100 degrees? I know. I'm over here right now. You ain't gotta tell me twice. Man, I got the fan on and everything in here. You know what I mean? And that's still not helping. But I'm not gonna let you guys down and not show up because it's hot. Okay. And if you're gonna say, well, you should have the AC on, well, sometimes you don't have AC where you're at, or it's not available at that particular time. But yeah, guys. So let's jump right into it, guys. We're gonna talk about fall home improvement projects that you can start. You can get a jump start on to prepare yourself for the fall, and consequently, some of those things can prepare you can get prepared for the winter as well. Okay. All right. Number one, get rid of single pane windows. All right. So if you're trying to keep cold air from coming inside, you want to get rid of those single pane windows. Okay. They don't keep your home insulated at all. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So look into getting a double pane system going on. Double pane windows. They're designed to keep the warm air in. So if you don't know how to do that, hire a window installation company or something like that, so you can be prepared for those cold times coming up. Okay. So single pane windows are not it when it comes to staying warm. Okay. So winter is right around the corner. So guys, just go ahead and look into that. Okay. Let's see what else here. Shingles. In the last live, I think maybe a couple lives ago, I talked about some things you shouldn't do as a DIY person, and that's one of those things is going up on your roof if you don't have experience. Um, going up on the roof and doing roof repairs, that can be very dangerous. I think I said about 300 uh, 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 people die a year falling off ladders, falling off their roofs, and all that stuff. But when you got the wet season coming, and you got falls right around the corner, you want to make sure that your roof is in good shape, right? Because sometimes those storms can come and just wreak havoc on your roof, right? They can dislodge the shingles, they can even blow them off at times. And so what that can do is, well, as you know, if you got no shingles, you got no protection from bad weather. You can develop some very serious leaks, and then you got a bigger problem on your hands. So you want to do some preventative measures by getting up on that roof and looking at, just checking it out, doing an inspection. And like I said, you don't have to do it, but call a professional roofing contractor to come up there and check it out, check everything out, so you won't have to pay later. Okay, they can find all the leaks, all the holes, all the damaged shingles, and stuff like that before the storms come. Okay, or before the wet season comes. All right, so it's very important, guys. You want to make sure that you have good roof maintenance. A lot of people neglect that, and they end up paying paying out of pocket big time. And you don't want to be one of those people. All right, so make sure you take care of your roof. Okay, guys. Okay, so what else we got here? If you got a lot of uh, overgrown trees, overgrown bushes, shrubs, or anything like that, um, they can also be a problem, right? Especially when there's power lines involved or anything like that. They can, weak branches can fall onto your roof and damage it and cause that problem with the shingles and whatever. It can break windows and stuff like that. So you want to make sure that you have your trees and your shrubs and your bushes and your landscape well taken care of, groomed, so they're not out of control. So, say once again, if strong winds come and those weak branches drop and blow and crack and break off, they can damage your house, and God forbid they can even damage you. I mean, how many people heard of stories where trees have fell on people? you know. All right, Perry Good Life knows tax savings for energy windows. Yeah, absolutely. There are tax savings for energy efficient windows. Absolutely. Local city programs assist with the costs. Yes, guys, you can get assistance with some of these things I'm talking about. Okay. You don't have to come out of pocket 100%, but you got to do the research and look into them. Okay. Maybe I'll put together a list to help you guys look into that and, give you some pointers on that. All right. What else we got here? Things that you got to look at. Okay, guys, gutters. And this is a roof thing, right? And if you got rain gutters, which most houses have, you want to make sure those things are not clogged up. Okay. So you got to get up there. Once again, it doesn't have to be you. You can hire like they even have gutter cleaning people that specialize in cleaning your gutters. Okay. Because if you don't clean your gutter, you definitely, like I said, water can build up there, and you can cause leaks, cause all kinds of stuff with when the gutters are not clean, when the drainage is not cleaned. Okay, so yeah, hire a cleaning company to go up there and clean out the gutters. If you're, if like I said, if you're used to it, you can just get a blower, go up there and just turn on the blower and blow it out. Okay, blow it out, because during the fall season, all the leaves come down and they pile up in your gutter. All right, so you got to get that stuff out of there. Okay, and they got all kinds of different types of materials to protect your gutter from those wet times or those times when a lot of material falls into it. They got things you can protect your gutter. They got meshes. They got different types of mesh that you can put over your gutter when they have like heavy heavy downpours of rain that blows, pushes everything into the gutter. So you can look into that as well. They got mesh. They got, I think, micro mesh, foam filters, curved meshes, all that stuff. Okay. All right. What else? How many of you guys out there got chimneys or fireplaces? All right. Yeah. You like sitting in front of the chimney or the fireplace? It's nice and cozy during the winter. Well, guess what? If you don't clean those chimneys at least once a year, then you can end up with a lot of soot in there, and you can be breathing in all that bad stuff, right? So you got to make sure that you clean your chimneys or your fireplaces at least once a year, okay, guys? And if you're not used to that, just go find, like I said, they got people for everything. They got chimney professionals. They got, people that clean fireplaces. That's what they do, okay? So look into that if you're living like that, if you got a fireplace or a chimney and you use it a lot. All right, guys. What else we have? We have ceiling attic air leaks. All right. So if you got an attic and you can have leaks in your attic, right? So if your attic is not well insulated or sealed, you can end up with a temperature variable there, and you don't know where it's coming from. That's because your attic can be your attic or even part of your basement, right? Because the basement has vents. They can be inadequately sealed. So you want to make sure that they are, and you can hire someone else for that. You can hire a professional who's well versed in insulating the different parts of your home. Okay. And they can assess the situation. They can look at it and do tests on it and see where the leaks are coming from and take care of that for you. All right. Because if you got air leaks and all that, you're subject to mold developing, water leaks coming in, all kinds of stuff, insects, bugs, pests, different things like that. So you want to make sure that your home environment and the rooms that you hardly go into, once again, the attic and the basement, you want to make sure that those things are sealed as well. So don't neglect that. Okay. All right. Let's see here. What else we got here, Perry Girl Life Notes? Okay. Yeah, we do got programs that assist with the costs on some of these things. Once again, guys, so look into that. Look into the programs that you have available to you to assist. I know they have programs to help with like insulation of the windows and stuff like that, like your windows and doors, which is another thing. You want to make sure that your windows and doors are sealed as well, sealed properly as well. Okay. They do have programs out there to help with a lot of these things. You just got to look into it. All right. All right. So, okay. What else we got here? What else do we have here? Very good life notes. Hold on a second, guys. Let's see. All right. How about your lawn, homeowners? How about that beautiful lawn that you've been taking care of all year? How do you take care of that? Or if you have a struggling lawn, well, there's a couple of things you can do, right? As far as that, you can aerate your lawn. And what is aerating? Well, aerating is that tool. It's not a lawnmower, but it's a tool you push. It's a machine that creates little tiny holes in the dirt, right? And it seeds the dirt. It creates those tiny holes, and then it throws the seeds in there as well, right? It helps the seeds to be more embedded in the soil, and it's supposed to help your soil grow and give it better condition, create a better environment for worms to come in there and populate it. And worms are good for the soil and all that stuff. So you may want to look into that if you're having soil problems, or you're trying to get your lawn to look nice and lush and green. Okay, so look into aeration. Okay, that's AERATE, aeration of your lawn. Okay. and then you can just seed it. I think from what I see, that shouldn't cost that much. About $130 it says, and then you can reseed it. That to reseed the lawn is actually substantially more. So you're looking at around maybe $1,100-$1,200 to do that, right? Excuse me, guys. Nothing like fresh cold water, right? All right. All right. What about winterizing your sprinklers and pool? If you got a pool, right? If you live in a cold environment where you experience a lot of freezing temperatures, you might want to winterize your sprinklers, right? Or your irrigation system, whatever you got, and if your pool as well, if you have one, okay, make sure those are set, because once again, when that winter comes, you don't want to be caught off guard. All right. All right. See here. Replace windows and doors. Yes. It's obvious, right? If you got some old windows and doors that have been battered over the years, and you might want to replace them. You might want to take a good look at your house and assess if it needs a new paint job, right? Sometimes fall is the best time to do these things, because the weather, it's not too hot, it's not too cold. Fall is like that in between period where it's the best time to do a lot of these things I'm talking about. So yeah, go ahead and power wash your home. Okay, hire somebody with a power washer or rent one and just spray down the exterior of your home, and maybe slap a new paint job on it. And that it's not just for aesthetics, because that new coat of paint actually protects against the elements. That fresh coat of paint, or fresh couple of coats, will protect against the elements and prevent a lot of things from happening. Okay, if you're into energy, saving energy, then you might want to think about some renewable energy sources like solar. Okay, solar power, or something like that. Just put up on your roof and go ahead and reap the benefits of saving that energy. Okay. Yep. Paragraph Life Note says, check the sprinkler system for broken sprinkler heads. That's a good one. That's a good one. I know I ran into a lot of those, and some of those broken sprinkler heads was my fault, right? Because I accidentally stepped on them or kicked them accidentally while walking across the lawn. Paragraph Life Note says, stay hydrated during DIY projects. Very, very important, right? Yeah. So if you drop, I don't want to say drop dead, but that's going to be the end of that, right? So you got to stay dehydrated, because if you do drop, you don't have to worry about taking care of your house after that, right? But I think based on my assessment, most people want to live a little longer and enjoy what they work so hard for, which is their home. Okay, so yeah, stay hydrated, guys. Very important. Take care of yourself. All right, come on into chat, guys. Calibrate Tools and DIY. We're dedicated to providing you with all kinds of knowledge about tools, about the trades, home improvement, all that stuff. That's what we're dedicated to here on this channel. So if you can hit that like button, we really appreciate it, because we want everybody to get to be a part of this. And that's what we're all about. Okay. All right. What else we got here, guys? Yeah, here's an obvious one. Replace your HVAC system. Not system, but maybe the filters. You don't have to replace the system in case it might be broken. You might have to, but you definitely want to check those filters out. Okay. And you might want to, see if your HVAC system is working properly after the summer, because it's been working so hard during the summer. It might need to be serviced. Okay. So, yeah, call the HVAC guys out, have them look at it. And if it needs to be fixed or serviced, or some part replaced, or the filters cleaned, or the coil's clean, whatever, at least you'd be prepared for next year. You won't go into next summer and you got a bad HVAC system. That's the worst thing, because then you got to call them out and all that stuff. The Waffle 2, hey, how you doing, the Waffle 2? Hey, man, I'm doing the best I can. We all learn here, and we appreciate any advice from you guys as well, because some of you guys are seasoned tradespeople. Some of you guys are seasoned DIY people. I mean, you've owned your homes and you've been through all this. You know what I'm talking about already. Okay, so appreciate that. All right. Here's one: install smart thermostats. Okay. So you might want to switch from your basic thermostat to smart thermostats. Okay. And this allows you to control the heat remotely and conserve more energy when you're not home. Okay, so hey, there you go, the energy savings again. It's all about energy savings. At the end of the day, guys, it's all about economics. If you take care of these things beforehand, you won't come out of pocket later spending twice as much because you didn't take care of it before. Isn't that the story of people's lives, right? You wait too long and you end up paying more than if you took care of the problem before. Well, I know that's the story of my life, and I'm trying not to live like that anymore. Can't afford it. All right, here's one: convert your garage into an additional living space. Well, hey, this is the time, once again, guys, to actually, this is the era of the side hustle, right? And converting your garage into an additional living space can earn you some extra money, right? Can earn you some extra money to help pay that mortgage, help do get some repairs done or whatever, right? So you might want to consider that, right? If you got that extra space, consider converting that, right? Consider making that a different, or an extra income stream, right? We all can use an extra income stream, right, guys? Paragould Life Notes: switch out the light bulbs for energy saving bulbs. Oh, that's a great one. Paragould Life Notes, absolutely. They got energy saving this, energy saving that. So just Google energy saving items and see what comes up, and maybe you can use some. But yeah, switch out your light bulbs for more energy efficient ones. That's a great one, Paragould Life Notes. Absolutely. All right, what else we got here? What else we got on the list, guys? And if you guys got any other ideas, please be like Paragould Life Notes and put them in the chat so we all can benefit and learn from that. Update kitchen cabinets and countertops. All right. So, hey, that's another one. That's more, I think that's more on the home decor side, right? Because if you don't necessarily need to update your kitchen cabinet or countertops, why would you do that, right? Every year. I mean, so that's more of an aesthetic thing. But if you're into that, why not? Fall is the best time to do that. I mean, if you talk about economics, talking about raising the value of your home or doing things to raise the value of your home. So that could be a good one, especially if they're outdated. I'm not one of those people that, are into fads just because everybody else is doing it. I got to do it. But if you're into that and you can see the economic benefit of it from a real estate point of view, then yeah, why not? Go ahead and switch out some of those areas of your home to make them more modern or update them, whatever you got to do. Okay. All right. So if you got a basement, guys, if you got an unfinished basement, or now that's a project right there. If you got a basement or attic that's not being used at all, why not transform those areas of your home? Waffle 2, yeah, check water bill. If higher 1 month, then check for leaks. Oh, that's a great one. I didn't even think of that one, the Waffle. Yeah, that's one way to keep tabs, right? Especially if your water usage is constant. If you live alone, you're not using that much water, and if it's higher the next month, then yeah, you could have a leak there going on. That's a great point there, the Waffle 2. Thanks for that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna write that down. There you okay. Got it, buddy. All right. Yeah, like I said, guys, if you got a basement or an attic or something that's unfinished, maybe it's time to get on it and finish it up, and you could turn it once again, just like you converted the garage, you could turn that into an extra living space as well. You know, you can Airbnb it or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's all kinds of ways to make extra money here. All right, let's see what else we got. Okay, we talked about power washing our homes. Here's one. I think I mentioned this though before. It's caulk or Re-Caulk your windows and doors. Yeah, I think I did talk about that. Like you got all kinds of things that can enter. You got air leaks, air that can come inside. You got air that can escape, during the wintertime. All that stuff. Oh no, during the summertime. And you got air that can come in during the wintertime. So you want to make sure that your doors and windows are sealed properly. So insects, water, and all kinds of stuff doesn't come in, right? You may want to check, like, if you got wood. If you got a wooden home, you want to check for any wood damage. All right, any dry rot, any mold, all that stuff. All that stuff, guys, can come back and bite you. So you want to check for that. And once again, you may want to paint the exterior of your home. I did mention that before. And make sure, because like I said, the extra coating of paint helps to seal helps to seal the exterior of the house as well. So it's not just for looks. Paint is to help seal the exterior of your home as well. Okay. Let's see here. Talked about that. Yeah, guys, come on in. Give me some more ideas. I like Paragould Life Notes and the Waffle 2. Definitely gave some good ideas. Read their comments right there. Paragould Life Notes said, switch out your light bulbs for energy-saving bulbs. The Waffle 2 said, check your water bill. If it's higher 1 month, then check for leaks. It's, like I said, like he said, it's higher 1 month than the next or the previous month, then you might have a leak there. Okay. So that's some pretty good pointers they just gave. I give people their props, man, especially if you come in and support. Yeah, guys, if you see behind me right there, that's that poster there. That's the Hvac picture hanging tool. That's the flagship product of Calibrate Tools. We came out with it, I'd say about a couple years ago, put it on the market, and I guess it was selling so well that, certain individuals in certain countries, even here, decided they want to copy it and counterfeit it. But, it's still out there, guys. So, if you want to support the channel, go to the right there, www.exactac.com, and get you a picture hanging tool. It's a great gift item, and hang up those memories and special times in your home, guys. Okay. Appreciate you. All right. Let's see here. Talked about replacing missing shingles, unclogging our gutters. If you got a flower bed, if you're into plants and you like flowers and all that, you want to protect them, right? This is the time to protect them because the winter is right around the corner, and you don't want all the hard work you put into your flower bed to make it look, like it looks. You don't want it to go down the tubes. So you want to be able to protect those, right? So look into how you protect your flower beds as well. Protect them from those icy temperatures that's coming down the pike. Waffle 2, check your fire extinguishers. If expired, then replace with new ones. Yeah. Good point, the Waffle 2. Actually, I did a video. If you go through the Calibrate Tools and DIY catalog, you'll see a video on how they change out the fire extinguishers, right? It was very interesting, but that's very important, especially if you have a business. The home is one thing, but you have to have, you have to go by the codes there, because if your fire extinguishers are outdated, they could fine you for that, right? But yeah, in a home setting, you definitely want to check your fire extinguishers, guys. Very important, okay? Because those things can happen, man. Unexpected events happen. I live in California, and they have wildfires all the time. up in the hills and all that. I'm sure you guys, wherever you are, you see it on the news. On the West Coast, they got these fires burning and running people out of their homes. People got to evacuate their cities and towns, and the fire just ravages their homes. Hey, the Waffle Tool. We'll check out the picture hanging tool. Hey, I appreciate that, Waffle Tool. Thank you so much for that. I want to offer you guys something that we made, that I invented actually, and I'm kind of proud of the tool. I gotta push it because it's near and dear to Calibrate's tool's heart, I should say. So thank you, Waffle 2. Appreciate that. Yeah, but check those fire extinguishers like the Waffle 2 said. You never know, especially if you live on the West Coast, or things can happen, right? Especially if you got little kids, or some spark could fly somewhere and cause a fire somewhere, and you need to put it out. You got to have your fire extinguishers on hand. Okay, guys. Back to the tree trimming thing, right? That's very important, because if those things get by some power lines and you have some storms come and zap those trees by the power lines, that can cause a fire too, right? And if the tree goes up in flames, that branch could fall off of the tree that's on fire already and hit your home, and next thing you know, your home's going up in flames. So you want to make sure that your trees are not touching power lines and all that stuff. That's pretty dangerous. The next video I got coming out on Thursday talks about the tree trimming machine. It's the big machine I'm sure you guys see when the tree trimmers ride around town, and they got that machine attached to the back. Yeah, that's a wood chipper. Okay, that'll take care of those branches when you're doing your tree trimming. So check that video out. Those things are pretty interesting machines, but you definitely don't want to fall in one. But yeah, check out that one coming. Okay. Any more ideas, guys, about how to prepare for the fall? Okay. We talked about changing out your windows from single pane to double pane. We talked about shingles. We talked about like I said, tree trimming and making sure your shrubs and all that stuff is in control. It's not overgrown. Here's one. What about your carpet? What about inside your house? What about inside your house, guys? That thing you walk on every time you come home. Hey, G Ford, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for dropping by, man. It's always good to see you guys come in and support and hear me ramble on about home improvement and DIY and tools and all that stuff. Hey, that's just what I do. Am I a licensed contractor? No, I'm not necessarily a licensed contractor, but I am a welding instructor, and I'm a truck driving instructor, and I just have a love for tools, and I have a love for the trades. But I am working on getting licensed in some things, right? I'm a certified welder, certified logistics guy, truck driving, all that stuff. And I'm just here to share about the different aspects of the trades and all that good stuff. But if you learn something from me, G Ford, that's all I ask. Yeah. But back to carpets, guys. You got to make sure your carpets are cleaned on a regular basis. Oh, G4 says you want to soundproof your townhouse. Hey, Cha-Cha girl, happy Tuesday to you as well. You want to soundproof your townhouse, G Ford. Okay, you want to try to keep, you want to keep the noise from coming in, or you got a studio or something that you want to keep the noise from leaking out. Which one is it? Yeah. Which one is it, G Ford? You want to keep the noise from coming in, or you want to keep the noise from coming out? But back to the carpets, guys. Yeah, you want to make sure your carpets are clean on a regular basis. Why is that? Not just because if you don't clean them, they're dirty and nasty looking. It's because dust and all kinds of stuff accumulate in the carpet, and it actually pollutes the inner atmosphere of your home, because you may not be able to see it, but when you're stepping on that carpet, dust is actually flying around, right? And you're breathing that stuff in. You're breathing on all that crud and dust and dirt that's been accumulating in your carpet for, I don't know, months, maybe even years. And it creates a very toxic atmosphere that you're breathing in and you can't even see it, right? So cleaning your carpet on a regular basis is the best thing to do to, at least reduce the effects of that, right? There's so many things out there, guys, in our home environment that that can affect us, can affect our health, and we don't even know what's going on, but we feel, lethargic, lack of energy, and all that stuff. And it could be because we have a dirty carpet, we have a dirty atmosphere, the house is dirty, you know. I mean, yeah. So even on that level, like if you leave your dishes in the sink too long, stagnant water, you know, flies and mosquitoes start coming in there. And if you don't take out your trash and all that, so just basic hygiene stuff. Yeah, G4 plants, air purifier, absolutely. Yeah, they got air purifiers out there, but you know what, G4, I mean, nothing beats cleaning carpet though. I mean, you can have an air purifier in there, but you still have to get to the root of the problem. Cha-cha girl, if you have animals, carpet cleaners recommended 3 times a year. Oh yeah, animals. My goodness. I mean, if you got animals and pet dander and all that stuff, you definitely need to be cleaning your carpets, cleaning everything. Perigirl Life Notes: carpet absorbs food, crud, dust, grease, and fragrances. Yes, absolutely. And if you're allergic to these things, it's like it's pretty much hell on earth. I mean, you gotta, cleaning is the number one thing, guys. I talked about everything else today, but inside your home, I mean, you got to keep it clean, right? You got to keep it clean. And sometimes we don't have time, but I'm not saying you got to do it all yourself. But if you can afford it, hire someone to come in there and clean every now and then, clean every week, every couple of weeks. Hire a maid to do a full deep cleaning of your home. Right? Fall right now is the best time to do that. Very good life knows. I actually have hardwood, but yes, I keep the floor clean. Yes, absolutely. Maybe you could give us some pointers on keeping hardwood floors clean. What do you put on the hardwood floors to keep it clean? Some special solution or just water, soap and water? Interesting. Very good life notes. Furniture should be, yes, especially you have animals, very good life notes. Yeah, especially if you got animals. Furniture should be clean because animals, they don't care, right? They'll take a dump anywhere. They'll take it on your bed, on your, if they're not trained, of course, right? They're potty trained, that's something else. But if you got a new puppy or something, or a new dog, and it's you're trying to potty train, forget how long it takes to potty train a dog, right? It could take forever. Some are, it happens. Some are trained quicker than others. They catch on quicker. But if you got one of those puppies in there, they don't care. They'll pee on your couch, on your pillows, on your floors, everything, man. It's right. So Perigirl Life knows absolutely. Furniture should be cleaned as well, not just the carpet, everything. The walls, because the walls get, they collect dust as well. Dust doesn't just fall off of the walls. They do collect dust and grime and all that stuff. If you got a popcorn ceiling, right? Look at your popcorn ceiling. If you got a ceiling fan, and look at all this the dirt that's around that ceiling fan, all right, on the popcorn ceiling. And I'm going to do a video on that, how to clean the popcorn ceiling. Anybody got any ideas on how to do that? Because I was thinking about it the other day. G4, shutters are hard to clean. Yeah, I bet, right? Especially if you got to get your hand in between them, right? It takes forever. I can only imagine. Use Murphy oil and also a few drops of eucalyptus. That's very interesting. I thought it would be something like Murphy oil to clean hardwood floors or something like that. But you say eucalyptus. What does the eucalyptus do for the wood? Just curious about that, G4. Ceilings too. Yes. Yeah. Like I just mentioned, ceilings, everything. All the 4 walls, the floor, and the ceiling. Everything collects dust and grime, right? We know the carpet collects dust if you have a carpet, and it's with a wooden floor or a tile floor, it's probably easier to clean and mop up. But man, if you got a carpet and you got so a lot of times we're walking right into a kind of like a nuclear war zone, and we don't even know it when it comes to if we don't clean our house like they should be clean, right? And I'm guilty of that myself. I haven't had the cleanest of houses or environments myself. I got to brush up on all of that too, right? But if if you don't have time and you're always working, yeah, G Ford, yes, smells good and conditions. Oh, that's it. Okay, that's what the eucalyptus does. Conditions it. Interesting. Yeah, a lot of times, we're out there working. We don't necessarily have time to do all these things, but hey, that's what you're working for, right? You want to come home to an environment where it's fresh. You're coming home from all that pollution and noise and stuff. You want to come home to an environment that's fresh, it's clean, it's uncluttered, where you could just relax, And if you got a cluttered house, then yeah, fall is the best time is one of the best times to clean a cluttered house, right? Because in the summer it's hot. You're gonna be sweating like you don't like who knows what. In the winter it's gonna be cold. You probably just don't want to clean anything because you're too cold. It's too cold, right? You just want to bundle up, right? So fall is one of the best times to get all this stuff done. Absolutely. Yeah, you want to come home to an environment where it's refreshing to come home to. So we went from the outside. We talked about shingles. We talked about the roof. We talked about the attic. We talked about the basement. We talked about what else did we talk about? Okay, we talked about let's see here, tree trimming, window panes, and all this stuff. And we went right into all the carpet and the walls and the ceilings and the couches and the furniture and all that stuff all that's you can't ignore any of that. Okay, can't ignore any of that. Okay, because at the end of the day, guys, we just want to feel at peace. G Ford attracts rodents. Clutter equals rodents. I watch those twins that YouTube what twins that YouTube will creep you out. What twins are you talking about? They got some twins on YouTube that's, what are they, hoarders or something? Yeah. I mean, if you got a lot of clutter, guys, inside the house and outside the house. If you got a lot of clutter outside the house and you live in a rural area or a warm area, you got those, a lot of dangerous insects. They look for clutter. They look to live in those things, right? Black widows and stuff like that. Brown recluses. I'm talking about spiders that'll knock you out. Sometimes even kill you, right? And it's not always the big spiders. Sometimes the little tiny spiders packs the worst punch, right? And they like clutter. So if you got clutter, you might want to think twice about that. If you got clutter inside the house, same thing, right? They always look for places to hide. That's why when you pick up your couch or something like that, sometimes a roach or ants or whatever, they run out from there. Twins, they are plumbers and they also help people with the rat problem. Oh, okay. Interesting. They making money on both ends, huh? Plumbing and getting those rats, pest control. Yeah. Pest control, guys. You gotta that's one thing you gotta look out for. And sometimes we bring it on ourselves by having a dirty home. So the fall, you're talking about fall home improvement projects, just cleaning up your house is or cleaning up your environment, your garage, your attic, your basement, just organizing stuff, getting stuff out there. It helps the energy to flow better. You can get rid of any pests that's living up under all that clutter, and you'll feel a lot better. Feel a lot better, guys. Any more ideas on that? And what you can do in the fall to prepare for the winter? Well, I think you guys gave some pretty good pointers today. Perigo Life Notes, G4, the Waffle 2, you know, all you guys came in and contributed. I really appreciate that. I come on here every Tuesday at 7, and we talk about home improvement, we talk about tools, talk about the trades, guys. So, hey, leave a comment in the video, maybe a subject matter you want me to tackle on the next video. But in the meantime, if you want to support the channel, you know, check out the Exactech picture hanging tool right there. You know, you know, yeah, go hang those pictures. You know, put those memories on the wall, those special times. That's why I invented it. Okay, guys, appreciate all you guys coming in and supporting. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday at 7. Have a good one.